What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and this is part 7 of my Let's Build an Airport series. Right now I'm building the hotel to the airport, and as you can see, I already kind of got started on the second floor. I recorded a bit, but had to stop due to some technical problems. But I'm back, and this is what I have so far. Pretty much the same as the first floor, but this is going to be the first floor that has rooms that people can sleep in and all that stuff, because it's a hotel. I'm going to build 5 room floors. I'll call them room floors. But I'm only going to record me building one, and then I'll start this up again when I've built all 5. So you guys don't have to watch me build the same floor over and over again. Like I said, like 100 times, but that's what I'm going to do. Right now I'm putting the windows up again. And sorry I haven't put out one of these in quite some time. I kind of got sidetracked with a bunch of stuff. I have like a job now over the summer. I started it during the school year, but I'm working into the summer, and I'm probably going to work there for like a couple years, because it's where I go to school. It's relatively close to my house, so it's like a pretty good, and it pays well, so it's a good job. I work at a conference center, which is like it's like a place where people come to rent out like giant auditoriums and office rooms to like hold events and stuff. And what I have to do is I have to wire up the rooms that clients rent out like the way they want. So if they want a projector, I have to put in a projector. If they want like HDMI, I have to wire the room so that it can run HDMI. All that stuff. It's pretty fun though. But I've been working a lot this past week because one of the clients wanted a program that pretty much, it was like they wanted an interactive poster, which is essentially a like flat screen TV sideways. So like instead of landscape, portrait. So a portrait, giant flat screen TV. So yeah, pretty much a flat screen TV turned on its side, and they wanted people to go up to it, click like one of like 12 thumbnails of folders, and if you clicked on like one of the thumbnails, it would pull up that poster only full size, and it would be the only poster on the screen. And then they would click it again, and it would bring you back to the other 12 posters. So pretty much like they could pick what poster they looked at. And I had to write the program for that. And so when I wasn't working regular like AV work, I was writing that program. And I finished it, and the client turned out to not want it, so that kind of wasted my time. But someone else is probably going to want to use it, so I guess it's not completely wasted time. But that's what I've been doing. I've also been recording some music, hanging out with friends, doing stuff. Yesterday I went on a walk with my friend, and we found a turtle, and its shell looked like a person. Like, it had like these weird markings that made it look like someone with a mustache. It's pretty funny. And I have no idea what I'm talking about right now, because I'm really tired, and yeah. But sorry I haven't been making these. I'm never gonna not make them. I'm never gonna just stop abruptly in the middle of a Let's Build. I will finish them no matter how long it takes. So if I don't release any in a while, don't worry. I'll probably release one soon. It's just that I'm probably busy or something, because my job is the hours are pretty sporadic, so like the hours fluctuate, so there would be times where I barely have any work, and then I'm like working like all week and weekend. I actually have to work this weekend because there's a big event going on. But anyway, I probably should have edited out this part. Edited. That's hard to say. And I'm mumbling again. Alright. It's looking cool though. And for these floors, I'm probably going to have some form of balcony that people can walk out on, which is going to be cool. Because every good hotel has a balcony. Or at least every hotel I've heard of. And I'm stuck. See how that looks? Looks pretty cool. I'm going to put some windows in now. And I'm trying to think of how to divvy up the rooms. It's always hard, like, picking out or, like, laying out how you're gonna do, like, residential floors or hotel floors. Like, you have to make all the rooms equal. You have to make sure they have enough room for, like, everything, like a little mini kitchen, a little bathroom, everything. And especially in Minecraft where there's not that much room to, like, where everything, like, you pretty much have to scale everything down at least, like, a little bit. Because otherwise you'd be, like, going insane. Although some people build, like, 1-to-1 scale buildings, which is crazy. I can't do that, but a lot of people can. There's this one guy, Action Daggett or something, and his, like, logo's Daggett from Angry Beavers, which I think is cool. I think he's Russian. Like, all his videos have Russian on them. He built a 1-to-1 scale, like, several versions of Manhattan 1-to-1 scale. Like, there's, like, a 1970s Manhattan, 2013 Manhattan, 2000 Manhattan. So, like, classic, modern, and then, like, future. Although, oh yeah, he did a future one, but it's, like, post-apocalyptic, and, like, it looks like I Am Legend, which looks cool. I've been playing a lot of PC Minecraft also, which is also why I kind of took a break from Xbox Minecraft, but I'm back. This isn't the only thing I'm building also on the Xbox. I'm building a skyscraper over where I'm pointing. Where there's this one fountain, or I don't know, fountain, like a water installation over there with, like, giant different colored blocks in them, kind of like a sculpture piece, I guess. That's no longer there. I'm actually replacing it with another building. And I'm doing a time-lapse of it. Not like the last time-lapse I did where it, like, made people sick. Like, I did it split screen, so there's half the screen is me building and the other half is, like, just, like, a still shot of the building being built. Because I know some people were complaining about the last time-lapse I did. And I agree. I wish I could find a way to do time-lapses on the PC. But unfortunately, I have to have multiplayer. And also, I'm building offline because I just changed my my Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi. We have airport, and, like, the thing that connects to our router broke, and so we had to get a new one, and I have to, like, reconfigure everything on my Xbox. So that's why I'm not online. And sorry to everyone who wanted to do Let's Builds with me, or not Let's Builds, World Showcases. A couple people messaged me asking to do a World Showcase of the world. I will get to you. It's just that I've been really busy. I know one person, like, wanted to do it last weekend, and unfortunately work got crazy and I wasn't even able to turn on my Xbox last weekend. So I apologize to that person. I will be getting to your world soon. I just got overwhelmed with work and doing things. Lots and lots of things. And I'm recording music. I probably already said that, but those are going to be for my videos, because I know I've been using, like, the same 4 songs I recorded over and over again, and I don't want to get any copyright strikes. I remember, like, my first DP Arts Music, my first YouTube channel. Like, I would just, like, put, like, any music I want. And I thought that was really cool. Like, I had a lot of fun doing that and, like, making videos that I, like, felt good making, or not felt good, but, like, knew had some sort of quality because they were, like, using really high quality music. But honestly, obviously, I couldn't monetize any of them, so I started recording my own, and I have a lot of fun doing that. So I'm gonna be doing more of that. I have been doing more of that, and I don't know. Home recording is really fun for anyone who's like interested in doing that. It's pretty fun. It costs some money. Like, actually, it's not as expensive as some people make it out to be. If you um if you go to guitarcenter.com or .org, whatever it is, they have like starter kits for like 100, $200 that comes with like a microphone, a really nice microphone, an interface or interphase, I forget what it's called, which is something that like connects guitar plugs, like 1/4-inch plugs or patch cables, I mean, and XLR cables, which are like mic cables. It connects them to your computer, so you could record stuff. And I'm pretty sure all Macs come with GarageBand. You may have to pay for it, I don't know, but a lot of mine came with it. Came with iLife, which is like iMovie, iPhoto, GarageBand, like all this multimedia stuff, which is awesome. So if you have a Mac and you want to do home recording, you're pretty much all set in terms of software. You just have to buy the hardware, which honestly you don't need much. I've been making some pretty good music just with like a guitar and occasionally a keyboard. And all the software instruments on GarageBand are pretty good too. Then there's like Fruity Loops, which is like even more crazy than GarageBand, but that costs a lot. Although you can probably get a trial. I don't know. I've never tried because I have a Mac and I've never needed to. That's one thing I don't get. And I probably went on this rant before on this channel, but people always give Macs a hard time. Which honestly, to an extent, I agree. They are pretty underpowered and they are kind of like a bit expensive. But like they come with some nifty programs that aren't like anything special. They're basic, like basic of the basic. But, and pretty dumbed down also. That's one thing I noticed. The newer versions of GarageBand are pretty dumbed down compared to the old ones. But anyway, people give Apple a hard time when I think they're actually pretty cool because they hook you up with a lot of nice programs, unlike Windows. Although Windows gave me Windows Live Movie Maker, which sucks, but that's what I'm using. Hopefully I'm going to get Final Cut, and I do have access to Final Cut, so I'll probably be using that as well. But here we go. Now to divvy up the, I want to see how long this is. 13 minutes. All right, that's good. And I didn't notice we got carpet. I don't know when that happened, but now there's carpet in this game, which is awesome. Where is it? Or actually, what am I talking about? Wait a minute. Earlier today, I was really surprised that there was carpet in here, but now that I think of it, I've been using carpet in this game for a while. Like I used it for that building over there that you can't see because the render distance is terrible. But I totally forgot we had carpet, and I just remembered again today. I was like, holy crap. Now I'm starting to remember. I used it over there. Huh. Alright, time to divvy up the rooms. What am I going to use for walls? I don't want to use clay. I want to use... I'll use the light blue wool. And I will replace the light blue carpet with it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make each room 4 windows long. I don't know how that's going to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop, boop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. 2. Well, I guess the end rooms are going to be the fancy ones that like people pay a lot to get into. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no reason I'm making those 4 blocks long. I'm just, because honestly I don't know how long these are going to extend to. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now to see. I guess I could make them end like here. Or is that going to be too small? Actually, that's pretty good. I was worried that the rooms weren't going to be that wide, but they're actually pretty good. And I still have no idea how I'm going to break these rooms up in terms of like bathroom and kitchen and all that good stuff. Because, like I said, the wall's all windows, which kind of sucks. Especially when trying to put in a bathroom and like private places like that. Because you don't want to have. Oops, and I made these all long. Alright, that's good. My cat's right next to me. I have the coolest cat ever. His name's Rocky. And he's like super lovey. Like most cats, like a lot of cats are nice, but like they always have that weird like kind of distrust. But this cat is like super lovey-dovey. Like he just sat on my lap and he's like a nudge almost. Like he gets annoying sometimes. But that's alright. And like he can't leave the basement because he has leukemia, which sucks. Or he doesn't have leukemia, he has the virus that causes it or something. All I know is he doesn't really have it, but he pretty much has it, if that makes any sense. But it's a super nice cat. And it's unfortunate. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'll do this. So now there's like a little hallway area. I don't know. Looks cool. But yeah, he's not allowed because we have other cats. That if he like were to come in contact with or into contact with, especially like with food, like if the cat were to eat out of the same bowl that he ate out of, like his saliva could give other cats leukemia. So he's not allowed to leave the basement, unfortunately. And that sucks, but what are you gonna do? But he doesn't mind. I actually took him upstairs not too long ago, like, just 'cause like I'm sure he'd be tired of like sitting in the basement all day. So I like took him upstairs, and he like immediately wanted back down in the basement. So I guess he's comfortable down here. I've had him for as long as I started building this city, that is. Like last January. Or it was the 2012 January. Because I knew it was elections, and like Obama won again. And that was like the same day we got my cat. And like the next day we tested him and it turned out he had leukemia. And we could have either given him away or we could have like kept him in the basement. And at that time the basement thing kind of seemed out of the question. But that's what we ended up doing. Because he was really lovey, and now we have him. And they told him, and like the vet was like, or actually, I lied, or no, I didn't. We later, like, part of the reason why we picked the basement thing is because the nurse was like, you have to take him to a shelter. And like we called up a shelter, or not nurse, the vet was like, you have to take him to a shelter. And we called up a shelter, and they were like, yeah, he's like, we're reserved for like a year, and by that time he's probably going to be dead. And here it is like 1.5 years later, and he's like still his same old self. So I guess that's pretty cool, because he's super happy here. So like, I don't know, he's probably gonna be pretty healthy, unless like one day he gets sick. That's the thing about leukemia, you never know. But so far he's doing fine. He's not sick or anything right now. He's just chilling in the basement. And I'm yawning because I'm tired. And as you can see, I built the just straight up interior walls of the rooms, and then I'm going to break them up into more walls to make different rooms inside each room, like a bedroom and bathroom and all that stuff. And the reason I did 6 blocks instead of 4 is because this is a fancy hotel, and people like nice open rooms. One thing is, though, I don't know if I'm going to make the walls inside of each room like 6 blocks high. Sometimes they have like fancy, like I guess fancy dummy walls that don't go all the way to the ceiling. That looks pretty cool. I wish they had like a paper block, like in Japan. Like they have those like paper doors that look really cool. I always thought that would be nice. I feel like I said that in the skyscraper one, because I was building like the penthouse and I remember wanting that. City's looking nice. And anyone who's wondering about furnishing, like furnishing the city in general, like all of Titan City, I am going to be doing that, but only after I'm done the exterior of everything. So this is going to be like a really big process. And also there's 2 versions of Titan City now. For those of you who have PC Minecraft, the PC version of Titan City is actually going to be bigger than the Xbox version. And I already started building like outside of the perimeters of the Xbox map on the PC. Sorry, I burped. So pretty much there's going to be like the Xbox district or the Xbox built district, and then everything around that's going to be the PC. And obviously on the Xbox you're not going to get the PC district, I guess, because that's only outside of where the Xbox map ends. Like, I'm not going to put anything from the PC inside where I can build on the Xbox. If that makes any sense, because I want this map to be strictly built on the Xbox. I don't want anything from the PC coming to the Xbox. The only thing I want is things from the Xbox coming to the PC. If that makes any sense. And actually, I'm going to edit this part out, because I'm pretty much going to do the same thing I did over here, only mirrored. So I will see you once I'm done all these rooms. Okay, I'm back, and there's one thing I want to do. I made all these 3 blocks high, as opposed to 2 blocks high, because that just kind of looks stupid. And the sad thing is, I'm going to want doors, so they're going to have to be 2 blocks high. But I'm going to make them 3 blocks high regardless, and then I'm going to fill in the top 2 blocks with white, just to make it look not as weird. Because, like, that's one thing that always annoys me. When I say, like, doorways that are, like, super small on something that's really big, it just kind of looks, I don't know, not legit, I guess. I don't know. Like, it almost looks miniature. Like, when it's like this, and it has, like, all that room on top, it's like, make it fancy. Do this. So now you can put doors, and it doesn't look, like, super miniature. I think that's where I'm going to cut off. Next episode, I'm going to do the hallway, and then fill in the rooms, or start to fill in the rooms. And then that's all you're going to see for a while, because I have to build another 5 of these. Oh, also I'm going to put the balconies outside. But that's all you're going to see for a little bit. This has been Colonial Puppet. Be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out, and all the episodes before this one. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Like I said, this has been Colonial Puppet. See you next episode.